Another guy, a lot of potential, is Cam Coleman, another true sophomore here at number 6, the Auburn wide receiver. Coleman was one of 3 receivers that were among the top 5 overall recruits in the 2024 class. Jeremiah Smith is the number 1 overall recruit. Ryan Williams in that top 5. Cam Coleman was also in that top 5 as well. It took Cam Coleman a little bit longer than Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams to really get going, but when he did, he showed why he was a top 5 recruit coming out of high school. During the final 3 weeks of the regular season, Cam Coleman led the nation with 6 receiving touchdowns. He averaged 2 receiving touchdowns per game in the final 3 games of the season and over 300 receiving yards in those final 3 games. So he averaged over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in those final 3 games of the season. And the other thing I want to mention too, Cam Coleman, of any player on this list, dealt with the worst quarterback situation as well. Peyton Thorne was not nearly as good as the other guys that were thrown to these top receivers on this list. Now you have Jackson Arnold coming in from Oklahoma, who again didn't have a great year with the Sooners last year, but Oklahoma also had an abysmal receiving core, a banged-up receiving core, and an abysmal offensive line as well. Jackson Arnold was a former 5-star recruit. I'm excited to see what he could do with a better supporting cast at Auburn. I think Cam Coleman, man, he actually scored near the 100th percentile of our game athleticism score metric. He's a freak athlete. He's 6'3", 197 pounds. His catch radius is absolutely ridiculous as well. He could have a monster sophomore year, I think, at Auburn.
Absolutely. You want a guy who can go up and get it? That's Cam Coleman. I mean, we started to see the one-handed catches. I know Jeremiah Smith got a lot of the noise for the one-handed catches and going up and getting the football, but Cam Coleman's got a lot of that same ability. Contested catches, getting vertical. I think that's the big thing for Jackson Arnold and this Auburn offense. So we're about to talk about another guy involved with this too, but they're trying to get vertical. They're trying to complement. Hugh Freeze wants to complement the run game with the vertical passing game. He's done it in every offense he's ever run back in the days of Ole Miss, and even at Liberty, they want to do 2 things. They want to run the football and throw it deep. And when you have Cam Coleman, a true sophomore, just 19 years old, come the start of the season, who's 6'3", can go up and get the football like he can, you throw him a lot of those 50-50 balls because he's going to come down with most of them.
Yeah, listen, I know everyone's kind of freaking out over Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams right now, and deservingly so. They'll be on this list a little later on. I do think at the end of the year, next year, we talk about Cam Coleman with those 2 as like, okay, who is Jeremiah Smith will be wide receiver 1, but those 2, all 3 of them could be top 5 picks in the 2027 draft.
It's all about the quarterback. It's what it's what's going to make Auburn so much fun to watch this year. But there's always the X factor if that guy throwing the ball. If Arnold comes in and throws it well, boy, he's certainly got some tools to work with.
Oh, he's got some tools. We'll get to another one very soon. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.